Let's go. Welcome back. Sunday night. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday night. I'm going to pull up a chessboard and play some 5-minute blitz. Let's go. So it looks like we'll probably have an Italian setup here. Europe. In here. D6. My opponent. No, my opponent plays D5. Knight takes. Hmm. Hmm? That gives up this pawn. I imagine knight takes. Castle. With no hassle. Lovely Sunday night. This pawn is always a bit. Gotta do something with it, and this is exactly what we're gonna do. Yeah. Extend this pawn chain and hit the fish. This is good. Take here. Pawn takes. Pawn is pinned. Or the knight is pinned. Bringing this knight into the game. Now probably queen here, and my rooks are connected, and I've completed development. Now I have to take time to do something with this bishop. Likely dropping the bishop back, but this is, using arrows, this is something to consider as well. Immediately getting onto this diagonal. If you go this way, it takes a couple moves to get onto this diagonal. I'm just going to immediately jump on the diagonal. Let's go. No, this is terrible. Knight takes. Oh. Okay, let's see if we can salvage this somehow. Yeah, so this was the way to play with the bishop. That was weird. So time's about even. Uh, we're moving here. Just gonna try to hit my opponent with that Razzle Dazzle. I'm gonna push this F pawn with the idea of lifting a rook. Yep, and that works out well. Rook's coming here or here. Bishop takes is no. But if the bishop doesn't take, what's the bishop doing? Locked in behind it. There is a check. No, there isn't. Well, I mean, there is a check. Then rook takes, pawn takes. Knight takes, queen takes. And I'm already down material, so I can't give up more material. But this rook lift could be useful somewhere, perhaps here onto g3. Yeah, let's lift this rook onto g3. This bishop is definitely coming here. d5. I see bishop d5. Yep. Rook g3. Bending here. You have ideas of taking right away. This is actually quite a strong threat, especially with the bishop on this diagonal. Let's go. Opponent sees all that. Steps the king aside. I have this crazy sack. King takes. No. I bring this rook into the game here. I have a future here because of the bishop, but here. Opponent's down on time. Up on material. It's lovely Sunday night. Hope you all had a nice weekend. Seems a bit slow. If takes, pawn takes. Pawn is loose. I feel like I need to sack. I really want to sack this rook to open things up. There's nothing. No follow up. Okay, instead of all that, No, that's no good either. Bishop just takes. Okay, what if we bring the rook here and then bring this rook here? Then perhaps there are ideas of sacking a rook. Because then queen takes here. There should be a mate there, I think. I just need time to play these two moves. Yeah, this queen and bishop, they're coordinating, but they're just kind of stuck behind this knight. Doesn't seem like they're going to want to take. So really, they're not doing anything. So yes, the queen decides to remaneuver somehow, but now I can just hit this bishop, can't I? Bishop comes back here. 6. I can grab this pawn. Is there something better? Maybe just sticking with my plan of these two moves. This rook lift up and over this rover. Go. One is now a full minute down on the clock. Up a bishop for a pawn. But my pieces seem to be more active. And what does this queen move do? I'm just grabbing this, and this is defended twice, in fact. Let's go. Don't call it a comeback. I guess we won't, because it's not yet. But do I have to worry about abandoning the back row? Are there scary checks? I guess bishop can always come back here, but I do want the bishop on this diagonal. I just defend here. Or do I have to worry about this? Because then there's a pass pawn. I'm up on time, so I do have time to think about this. I'm going to defend here. Let's go. The opponent grabs a pawn, but the knight perhaps was better playing a defensive role here on the king side. Okay, I do have to watch this pawn. So, keeping a defense, keeping an eye on f4. What I want, though, what I really, really want, taking, which way do I take? Take this way. Time's even. One is now just up a pawn. But I do have some pressure on the king side. This queen is way, way offside. This knight, sorry about that. This knight, but bright future. Going for this mate in 1. Whenever you can go for a mate in 1, it's usually a good idea. Let's put pressure on the opponent. People don't always expect that just to pop up. I'm sure this is very clear what I'm after. One is now in the red zone. Check. If you got him. Bending the rook. Rook comes over, takes. Rook takes. I think this is the best defensive try, though, by my opponents to bring the rook over. So I'm threatening to play check here. You have to bring the rook over. Sorry about that. What is this? What is this? Check. King comes here. Isn't this just coming with a couple threats? The knight and the mate. One is now under 10 seconds. Lovely Sunday night. I hope you enjoyed this game. I enjoyed it. It was a fun one. Blundering a piece, coming back. Let's go. I'll see you next time. Cheers.